there for Scrap Diva Designs. And here is Erica's card, her website, all of her other information. Make sure to follow the hashtag Scrap Diva Designs. Check out what everybody else is making. So hopefully this is light enough. My other lights are down. I've been kind of cleaning my craft room, so just have a few lights up. So what I'm sharing today is the double stitched fishtail set. Let me take this out of the plastic. So you get the biggest one, and the size on this, it's about 5.5 by about 4 1/4, and then they just go down in size. So you get, look at how tiny this little one is. And what's nice is when you cut it out, it leaves the stitch mark in the paper. So I have the stitch mark on my shaker here and here. So if you want to make like, you know, a square card with this cut out inside and layer it up and make it a shaker, you can. But, oh, let me measure the smallest. I did cut these out. I'm still working on decorating the smallest ones. It's about 1 1/4 by about 1 1/8 or so. I might be a little wrong, but so tiny, so cute. So that was one. Then you get, it's number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you get 7 of these. And like I said, I did cut them all out, but I did not use them all on this project. I am using them on a different project that I will be sharing. So I made a little album, and I also used her card making and box making easy. So I have these little strips here. There are, I think there's other dies. I think they're underneath here, but I used these pieces here, and they cut out like this, and then they fold over so I can connect them. There's like a little line here, and you just fold it over. For the examples, I just used really thin cardstock. When I originally cut these out for my project, I used 110. This is 65. I just had some spare, so I just kind of cut them out so I can show you what it does. So you would stick this like on the edge of your paper. You would cut it to size. Then you would cut another one that's the same size and glue it here. So that way when you opened it, this connects it. This is like your little connector piece, if that makes sense. But I will share what I made. I made a cute little album, and I used, oh my gosh, what is it called? Creative Memories, and it's called Springtime Soiree. Where I work, Creative Memories, they come a couple times a year. So I bought a paper collection from her. I thought it was so pretty, and I did make this into a shaker. I used the largest one, and then I used not the next one but the one after that because I wanted this thick. So I thought this came out so pretty. And this bow, I think I got off of Etsy years ago. They were little like little hair clips, and they came in a set of 2. So I haven't used them. They've been in a drawer with all of my other bows. So I just took the little clip thing off that came on it and just hot glued it to this. But I layered it all up with some pretty flowers in the back. They put a pretty little sequin mix in. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I think I bought this sequin mix like 2 or 3 years ago, but it matched perfectly with this. Then I put some little jemmies. I buy these from Scrap Goodness. You can get them on her Ko-Fi through Instagram. But super pretty, and I put it on a rosette. Did some stitching, and then you open it up, and this is the first page. Just says find joy in the little things. And then I made this into a pocket. I just put some ephemera, and then I cut one of the pieces out. And then you can put a picture or do writing, or put a picture back here, writing here, whatever. I thought this was so cute. It's a tight fit in there. There we go. Super cute. And then I left this is the very back, so I left this blank. So it opens like this, then like that. So I have the little, I'm going to call them hinges. So I have this one going this way, and I have this one going that way. So it just depends on how you want to put them on there. It closes like that, and then flip it over and it opens up, and I did another little pocket here. I forgot to hot glue the little button on there, but that will only take a second. So it just pops in and out. Same thing. Just, you know, photo, something to write, and then it says garden tour. And this just flips up like this. And then this just says hooray for spring. What a lovely day. Just a small little album, but you could definitely keep adding on. You know what I mean? You can do another one of these little strips right here. Then put your paper, flip it, you know, so it just keeps flip-flopping. You can definitely make a big album. But if you're going to make it thicker, I think I would add like a little piece to this, so that way you have a little bit of space. But I wasn't going to make this a very thick album, and it opens and closes just fine. Isn't this pretty? I love this paper collection too. I thought it was very springy. Not colors I normally use, but I fell in love with this paper collection. And she said that it's a good seller, so I see why. I didn't have a hard time using it whatsoever. I thought it was adorable. But that is my little project share. I think I am going to make a pretty little dangle with some flowers and some pretty beads to match for this little album. But yeah, that is my little project share for Scrap Diva Designs. And here is Erica's card. And I do have a coupon code, which is Davina10. And you can save 10%. Are really looking for. Make sure to go check out Erica's website. And I just wanted to say happy Easter to everyone. Hopefully everybody has a great day. I have family coming over. I'm actually cooking for them. I don't really do a lot of cooking at home because I do it full time for work, so I kind of don't like cooking at home. But I'm looking forward to seeing all of my family, and hopefully everybody gets to spend it with their families, loved ones, friends. But yes, have a good Easter, and thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.